Hi guys. Um, the quality is really bad, isn't it? I'm looking at myself from my camera on my phone and the one on my laptop. I'm filming from my laptop today. And the one on my laptop. I'm filming from my laptop today. And the one on my laptop. Did I just film on my phone? Whatever. I'm just gonna do it on the laptop. It's just easier for me. I think when a situation or like a setting up process becomes like, okay, I have to grab this one and make sure this one is charged and make sure that one's charged, and like it just makes it like exhausting for me. Or maybe I'm just lazy. Maybe I'm just lazy. Um yeah, I've just been having a really tough like few weeks. I feel like 2026 has like I can't even lie. I feel like 2026 when I kind of look at it from like a distance, it just seems like it's just been like violating me this whole year. It's either like this year is very special and I need to like break even with a certain part of me, like this is my year of transformation and like total breakthrough and like a whole new like level of growth. Unless that's the case, because I just feel like I've been like having or experiencing like spiritual attacks. And I think I would call them spiritual attacks because if anything I've learned growing up is what we, the way there's certain words we've grown up with in Nigeria, like demonic attack or this one, and we kind of get desensitized to the reality of that kind of energy. We kind of, because we were younger when we heard of it, we start to think of it as like, something really dramatic, like a big, like, some type of monster, like, but no, like spiritual attacks are like, they're not that dramatic. They are part of your everyday to day life. It's pretty like, a spiritual attack is easy to just like talk away. Like you just be like, oh yeah, it was just this. Like it's that's a problem. It's easy until like you have to like step back into your power, and your power is discerning. I feel like there was a point in my life where I was so discerning. It just came naturally. Like I just my instincts were like crazy. They were just on point. But that seemed like such a long time ago. And when you lack discernment in this reality we're living in, your journey becomes very, very tedious. You eventually will learn the lesson, but like because of discernment is something you kind of put on the back burner, you kind of like learn the lesson, but you're really like stressed out, and like that lesson almost broke you. And like, there are people in this world that exist, and the amount of trauma they've kind of experienced is critically low to the rest of the world. Like people that like they just never really had a bad thing happen to them, really, really. And I feel like I'm like blabbing off into something else. I think what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of suffering, and I feel like there's just a lot of like spiritual attacks. I feel like a good example of spiritual attacks are like kind of like stepping out of your body, like experiences that make you like touch base, like you're just kind of rocking in and out of realities, different realities, mood swings, like extremities when you're experiencing like mood extremities. When I say mood extremities, I mean like you're either like really, really, really happy, or you're really, 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 really sad. There's like no in between. So your sadness is like sadness, and your happiness and your joy is like ecstatic. Um, Another way you can identify spiritual attacks is the good old fashioned dreams. When you sleep in your conscious state, the things you experience in your conscious state is such a great indicator of spiritual attacks. Um, just things around you, things going wrong, things that are like just unusually out of the norm, abnormal. Just a lot of series of events that just is just too dramatic, too much happening too quick, and it's costing you some type of emotional peace. That's what we would call like spiritual attacks. The specific kind of spiritual attacks I feel like I've been experiencing is like, I'm still trying to understand it though, so I don't know if I'm in a best position to trying to understand it. But I do know that there's spiritual attacks because they've just taken over my whole life. Like I'm just like, it's so crazy because you can be fighting for your life, and even someone so close to you will just like not have a clue. And that's just primarily because you've become so good at masking. Like, we've become so good at like pretending like things are great, that is so scary. Like, it truly scares me how like sometimes I can like just be okay even when I'm not. Like, I'm just always okay even when I'm not. Like, I break down and I'll just get outside and like just be like, ah, and like, how can I help? How can I help? Like, so when you have like really big situations happen, and I don't know, is anybody like experiencing something similar? Like, I don't know if it's something similar. I just felt like I'm not really having a great time in this chapter. I'm just not.